Have you ever quietly wondered, how long will I live from here? It's not the kind of question we ask out loud, is it? It usually comes in moments of stillness, early in the morning, or after a doctor's visit, or while watching someone younger rush by. And it doesn't come from fear, necessarily. It comes from curiosity, from a desire to know, what do I still have time for? What's left for me to live? We often think longevity is about luck or genetics, but science tells a different story. There are patterns, indicators, gentle signs that suggest how well our bodies and our hearts are aging. This reflection isn't about predicting your future like a fortune teller. It's about recognizing what you're already doing and what you still have the power to change. Because after 70, it's not just about adding years to life, it's about adding life to the years. And yes, there are 7 small, science-backed signs that can help you understand your path ahead. Each one is a chance to reflect, to make a choice, to live more fully, no matter your age. If this reflection resonates with you, subscribe and hit the bell for more journeys like this. And comment wisdom if this question stirred something in your heart. Sign 1. You move every day, even a little. Movement is life. It doesn't have to be intense. It doesn't have to be fast. But it does have to be present. Studies show that even gentle daily movement, like walking, stretching, or gardening, can increase longevity, improve balance, and protect your independence. Take Albert, 82. He used to think exercise was for the young, but after a fall scared him, he began walking inside his home. 5 minutes, then 10, then 20. A year later, he hasn't fallen once. His legs are stronger, but more than that, his spirit is lighter. Daily movement tells your body, I'm still here. I still want to participate. It keeps your circulation active, your muscles awake, and your confidence alive. And yes, on days when it's hard, even standing up and stretching counts. The goal isn't perfection, it's momentum. Your body was made to move. Not like it once did, but like it still can. Are you still giving yourself that chance? If this point touched you, comment strength. Someone else might need that encouragement today. Sign 2, you sleep well and enough. Good sleep isn't just rest, it's repair. After 70, your body needs quality sleep more than ever. Not just to feel rested, but to help regulate memory, hormones, immune function, and even emotional resilience. But here's the problem. Many seniors begin to normalize poor sleep. Waking up multiple times, feeling unrested, or going to bed anxious becomes the new routine. Yet studies show that those who maintain regular deep sleep patterns after 70 often live longer, and with more vitality. Think of Margaret, 78. She used to fall asleep with the TV on and wake up 3 or 4 times a night. Her days felt foggy, but after some small changes, less screen time, evening walks, and a calming tea ritual, her sleep changed. And so did she. More focus, more calm, more joy in the morning. Sleep is the body's silent doctor. It's when your brain cleans itself, when your cells repair, when your heart slows down and breath reminds you you're still safe. So ask yourself, do you let yourself rest? Not just lie down, but truly rest. Did this reflection awaken something in you? Share it in the comments. Sometimes the smallest story helps someone else sleep better tonight. Sign 3. You stay curious. Curiosity isn't only for the young, it's the heartbeat of a sharp, vibrant mind. Neurologists have found that continued learning and active curiosity are directly linked to reduced risk of cognitive decline. But the beauty of curiosity is that it doesn't need to be grand. It only needs to be real. There's a story of Jorge, 80, who started painting for the first time after seeing a documentary about color theory. He had never held a brush before, but that small act of asking, what if, opened something inside him. He now paints twice a week. His memory has improved, but more than anything, he feels alive. Curiosity keeps your brain young. It's not about learning calculus, It's about keeping your spirit awake. Even asking questions like, why is the sky orange tonight? Or, what would it feel like to play music again? Can shift something inside you. Staying curious says, I still have more to discover. And discovery, that's the secret fuel of a long life. What are you still curious about? If a tip helped, write clarity in the comments. Your words might spark someone else's next discovery. Sign 4. You maintain social bonds. Loneliness is more than a feeling. It's a health risk. In fact, recent research has shown that chronic loneliness can be as harmful to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. On the other hand, meaningful social connection has been linked to longer life, lower blood pressure, stronger immunity, and even reduced risk of dementia. But connection isn't just about being surrounded by people. It's about being seen, heard, and valued. Think of Helen, 85, who shares lunch with her old friend every Thursday. It's not a big event. They sit on a bench near the park, eat simple sandwiches and talk about the weather, their children, their memories. That weekly connection became her anchor, a reason to get dressed, a rhythm in her week, a reminder, I still matter. When we laugh with someone, our stress levels drop. When we feel understood, our heart literally beats more calmly. Relationships are not accessories, they are medicine. So ask yourself, who do you reach out to when you're feeling down? Who makes you feel more you? If this point touched you, comment wisdom. Someone might read it and realize they need to call an old friend today. Sign 5. You handle stress with grace. Everyone experiences stress. Even in later life, stress comes in new forms. Health scares, financial concerns, family changes, the loss of loved ones. But it's not the stress itself that shortens life. It's how we relate to it. Those who age with resilience often share a quiet ability. They breathe before they react. They let things go. They ask for help when they need it. They have tools, not to erase stress, but to move through it. Meet Samuel, 79. He lost his wife of 50 years, and grief hit him like a storm. But instead of closing off, he began journaling. He spoke to a counselor. He meditated for 5 minutes a day. And slowly, he found peace. Not because the pain disappeared, but because he learned to carry it differently. Science backs this up. Seniors who practice stress management, through breathing, mindfulness, or even just deep reflection, often live longer and report better emotional health. Grace doesn't mean pretending everything's fine. It means facing reality with softness and giving yourself permission to feel. So what's helping you stay centered these days? If you felt something true now, comment strength. Your vulnerability could be someone else's courage. Sign 6. You eat mindfully. Food is not just fuel. It's memory, care, connection. And after 70, how you eat can quietly shape how long and how well you live. Studies show that seniors who maintain balanced, mindful eating habits have lower risks of chronic disease, better mobility, and improved mood. But mindful eating isn't about diets or restrictions. It's about presence, choosing foods that nourish, and eating in a way that respects your body. Imagine Teresa, 77, who once rushed through meals, distracted, eating out of habit rather than hunger. After her doctor spoke to her about mindful eating, she made small changes. She began preparing colorful plates, eating slower, chewing with intention. She started to feel fuller, lighter, more in tune with her body. Mindful eating also honors your story. The recipes passed down, the food that comforts, the habits that need adjusting with compassion, not guilt. What you put on your plate is a reflection of how you see yourself. So ask gently, am I feeding myself with care? Do I eat to support my future, not just soothe my present? If any suggestion brought clarity, write clarity in the comments. Your small shift might inspire someone else to care a little more too. Sign 7. You feel a sense of purpose. This may be the most powerful sign of all. People who live with a sense of purpose, no matter how small, live longer. It's not just a belief, it's proven. Purpose strengthens the heart, the immune system, and even brain function. But purpose doesn't mean saving the world. It means having a reason to wake up. Something, or someone, that still matters deeply to you. Think of Ruth, 81. Every morning, she waters her garden and talks to her plants. She writes postcards to her grandchildren. She volunteers twice a month at the local shelter. She says, "As long as I have someone to love and something to give, I'm still alive." Purpose is what pulls you forward when days feel slow. It's what lights your eyes when someone asks, "What have you been up to?" Even in the quietest years, you can still be full of meaning. And that meaning, however humble, is your lifeline. So ask yourself, what still calls to you? What would hurt if you let go of it? If something resonated here, comment, learning. Your purpose might be the mirror someone else needs to find their own. Aging isn't about counting how much time is left. It's about choosing how to live the time that remains. These 7 signs are not rules. They are reflections. Each one points to a deeper truth. You still have power. You still have choice. You still matter. You move. You sleep. You learn. You connect. You adapt. You nourish. You love. And in doing so, you send a message to your body, your heart, and your life. I am not done living. Longevity is not just about science, it's about soul. It's about waking up with intention, even on quiet days. It's about respecting your story by living its final chapters with courage and grace. You don't have to know how long you'll live. You only have to know how deeply you want to live. So let me ask you, which of these signs do you already live by? Which one would you like to embrace more starting today? Thank you for sharing this moment with us. Your presence here means you're already choosing awareness. We'd love to hear from you. What insight stayed with you most? Leave a comment below, and let's keep this reflection alive. Subscribe if you want more journeys like this. Gentle, grounded, and full of truth. And remember, your next chapter is still being written. Let it be honest. Let it be strong. Let it be yours.